I'm Stacy Gordon. Welcome to That's My Jam. Now, if you're like me, you probably had some leftover ham after Easter. After nibbling on it as long as I possibly could, I decided that I was going to turn the rest into ham salad. Over the years, I have tried probably 20 different combinations to make the perfect ham salad. I've never really liked any of them until I found this recipe. So today I'm showing you how to make that. It may seem simple to boil an egg. Not everybody knows exactly how to do it. The first thing you want to do is add some salt to your water and get that boiling. If you put your egg in the water while the water is still cold, there's a good chance the shell is going to stick to the egg when you try to peel it. I've got mine boiling. I'm going to gently lower my egg into the water. While that egg is boiling, we're going to get our ham chopped up. I want to get this little ham into some more manageable size cubes. Once we get that done, I'm going to go ahead and run this through the food processor just to start grinding this ham up before we start adding the other ingredients. If you come across any pieces of skin like this, let's go ahead and take those out. If a tiny bit slips through, that's okay, but we don't really want that in our ham salad. And also we want to remove any noticeable pieces of fat that we might see. When we're done, we're just going to have some cubes about this size. I think I'm probably going to have about a pound of ham that's ready to go in the food processor and be diced up. Next, I've got probably about a third of an onion here. I might not even use all of this. I just want to get a small amount of onion finely chopped. Yeah, I think that's enough. So we're just going to dice that as small as we're able, and then we're going to transfer that over to a bowl. Next, we're going to do the same thing with one stalk of celery. One stalk is all this recipe calls for. We're just going to clean that up and start dicing that up as finely as we possibly can. Once we get that chopped up fine, we're going to add that to our bowl with our onion. I've got my ham, my onion, and my celery finely chopped, but we're not done yet. I'm going to add just one squirt of agave nectar. You can use honey, or if you have leftover glaze from your ham, that works too. You just want to get that a little bit sweet. I'm going to add one nice big squirt of yellow mustard. If you prefer brown mustard, you can use that too. I've got some sweet relish, and I'm going to add about 2 big spoonfuls of that. Next, I'm going to use some real mayonnaise. I'm putting it about 5 spoonfuls. Once again, you can always add more, but you can't take it back. The key to this recipe is not too much of any one thing. You just want little bitty bits of each ingredient. My egg has been hard boiling for about 5 minutes, so I'm going to drain off this hot water. I've replaced the hot water with cold water, and I'm even going to throw in a clump of ice. We're going to leave that alone for a few minutes. While we're waiting, I'm going to ask you to go down and hit that like button for me. And if you enjoy the content on this channel, I'd really appreciate if you consider subscribing. There's no charge for that. My egg's been cooling for a while now. Let's crack that open. Look how easy, guys. Look how easy this shell comes off. The perfect way to boil an egg. Let's take this egg and I'm going to start to mash that up with a fork. I don't want any big chunks of boiled egg in my ham salad, so I'm going to mash this up nice and fine. And that's going to be the last ingredient to go into our food processor. All right, all of our ingredients are inside the food processor now. We're going to give it one more round just to make sure everything is really chopped up and really well blended. I'm going to stop about midway through, see if I need any more mayonnaise. And I do feel like I need one more dollop of mayonnaise in there. That ought to do it. Let's transfer this to a bowl. The texture is what I absolutely love about this ham salad, and you're not going to get this texture without a food processor. There's still some tiny little chunks of ham in here, but for the most part, it's a spread now. I put a dab of this on a cracker. Let's see what we've got. It's really hard to tell after just one. I stand by my statement. This is the best ham salad I've ever had. I'm enjoying this way more than I did on Easter. And this time, there will not be any leftovers. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Be sure to tune in for my quickie on Thursday. I've got one more Kentucky Derby recipe for you. Until then, turn off the TV, turn on some Marvin Gaye, and just keep jamming.